Hello, everyone. I hope you guys had a wonderful day today and made some really good trades. Let's dive in right into the analysis here. So, the markets are on the verge of making another all time high here. And as you guys can tell, fifth wave looks like it's getting ready to extend higher, doesn't it? SPY 600 could be coming. Everyone's been looking for this here. But again, we had an interesting job report here. The market was definitely surprised and shocked by it as it came in with 254,000 jobs instead of the forecast of 147. So the labor market is stronger, right? Which means we probably don't need rate cuts. And that's what the bond market reacted to as the yields shot up, right? But wouldn't that mean that higher interest rates for longer would be bad? But no, because maybe we are averting a recession and the job market is great, and everything's fine. So that's probably why the market rallied today. And you don't need to really make too much out of it. It rallied, it went up, and that's it. Now we haven't erased divergence on the 45 minute. Neither did we on the 4 hour. So again, it's not like we're out of the woods just yet. Although things are definitely shaping up. Looks like we got a potential breakout here on the 45-minute RSI. I got another message from someone saying that we didn't break out because they're doing it from the actual pivot to pivot, so pivot, and you could force it, but it won't take much more to break out of it, right? So again, this can go on for a while, but ultimately, it looks like we're going to extend the fifth wave and maybe make a higher RSI, but maybe not take out this one. And if we take out this one, then this wave 3 extends, guys, and then we're in this final move up higher here, and we won't get this wave 4 down here, and this wave 4 is in, and then this is the fifth wave of the fifth wave, and that's all she wrote, right? And if that happens, then it's not as bullish as we thought it was. It's more bearish because then this whole move will correct down, and we won't get another all-time high afterwards. So that's the cycle that we've been tracking. And again, we've been tracking it for a while. It's been playing out perfectly, going up and down, just hold long. And it's the easy money, right? Just buy and hold. Now, when we take a look here at the SPY on the 2-day time frame, I'll start off with the 2-day, but we covered the larger two. But let's start off with the larger time frame. So the monthly, again, definitely shaping up a little bit better than last month on the dual band strength index. However, we did confirm a red dot here, and sometimes it could take a couple of months before it really, before you really see the reversal and the rollover. So we got this here back in September. We got this one in August, and then 1, 2, 3 months later, we got the capitulation in January. So we could actually continue to float up for a while until we really see the momentum start to die off. The weekly still looks bullish. The 4 hour still looks bullish, well, although it is curling up a bit. And then you get on to the 3-day and the 2-day. So the 2-day, you already got your red dot confirmed here. And in the daily time frame, you're cutting back into red money flow. They're doing everything they can to save the market right now. So they're obviously not going to go out without a fight. So today was a pump day. We got a nice tight momentum wave on the 4 hour. So it looks like it wants to pump higher here. But again, you won't catch me longing at the all-time highs, right? So I'm just sitting on either on the sidelines or just doing some small short positions here and just waiting for this to play out because I'm not really interested in getting super duper long, although I'm not close to the idea of this going higher. And people misunderstand when we were doing analysis on this channel. We're not perma bears and we're not perma bulls either. We trade both sides of the market. We sell at the highs, we buy at the lows, and that's just the way we've been doing things this year, right? And for a while, so that's why it works out so well. Just gotta be patient, and most people aren't patient, and they just can't wait for area levels to hit and stuff like that, and they just got to get into the market right here, right now. It needs to be now. I need to buy now, right? And that's just the reason most people just get whipsawed out of positions. Anyways, we can dive into some individual names here, and we'll talk about the bond market in just a bit. We'll take a look at We'll start off with Tesla. So Tesla had a nice bounce day today again, getting back into the sell area. Could be getting ready for an impulse down. We need to see three-wave move up. So you can see it already corrected down nicely on the 45. You need to get a bounce up. Obviously, nothing goes down as a straight line. The wave 2 can even come all the way back here and even fade the highs and then come back down in your wave 3 capitulation wave. But we'll see. We'll be patient. We'll wait and watch and see how it plays out. NVIDIA also pumping up here. Again, the B wave could continue to extend, and you can even, invalidate the setup and make it a whole different count, which means the wave 4 is in, right? Maybe the wave 4 was here, and then you get a 1-2 setup, and then a 3, 4, and a 5, and you break the all-time highs, and you continue to surge higher. So I'll be keeping an eye out on this stock here for sure for you guys. But again, I'm not in any position. Again, I'm not in the short NVIDIA short, and I'm not long NVIDIA. Just doing analysis for you guys. Google here needs to go higher to hit the sell area. Apple kind of chopping about and don't really like this chart at all, but this is how I have it labeled right now. And then we'll take a look at AMD. AMD I definitely like more as it continues to surge up here. So potentially getting ready to finish maybe the C leg once we get into this area. I'll be keeping you guys posted on what I'm going to be doing. But my guess is we could actually potentially break back into this upward sloping trend line and get into the high end of this box. Since the SMH is playing out beautifully here, you got a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5. So you need to get a fifth wave here with divergence. I think we can do it. I think if we get a nice pop higher, you can really get up into this area and confirm the fifth wave, and the X wave will be done. And then you'll be getting ready for a Y leg to rip down. So that's just what I'm seeing here. And again, you can see these pivots work beautifully sometimes. Right on the pivot here, boom, reversal, A, B, and a C. All right, and then we'll take a look at the TLT like I said we would. So TLT shifting gears here. So TLT big gap down today. Again, I told you guys I was getting out of TLT here, and I said the bounce looks like it's gonna weak. It's weak. It may fail. You broke the upward sloping cycle here on the daily time frame, so that's done. Right, the daily cycle is over. It is corrected. It confirmed, and it's just falling apart right now. So is this it? Like, are we done here? Is the rally over? Are all these counts going to be invalidated and it's just a three-wave move up? Yeah, it can. And that's why you need to be on your toes. You need to adapt, and you need to be ready when the winds change. You can't be willy-nilly, just messing about and just long and hold all the time, because you're going to get screwed over, right? And that's why I told you guys we're getting out. I got out a lot of bond funds here, and rightfully so. I mean, like, right now it looks like a good call. Oh, you never know what the market has in store for us. Maybe we get that big capitulation in the fifth wave right here that we have on the 20-year, and all these waves complete later on. But as of for now, I'm no longer long the TLT. I closed my TMF position, which was bought down here around the 43-45 level, and we've been holding it. We've been holding it for a while, and we bagged over a 30% profit on it. So just take it slow. And yeah, I had it labeled up all the way up here, but it doesn't have to play out like that. We'll take a look at the DXY. So the DXY surged up today as well. The flat is playing out. Are we going to get a reversal next week? We'll have to see. Right now, let me see. Is the flat? Let me just measure the flat target. Just make sure it's up to date. Yeah, so you got the flat. It should be playing out from this level here. You can go a little bit higher. I just put it up to this line, but you could actually go to the 1.618, and then you should be done. Usually it stops at the 1.236, but I guess it's going to go a little bit deeper, and that's fine. Your invalidation point is when you cross this level. Then you might be wanting to call this wave 4 up here, and then this is a fifth wave with bullish divergence, and then your C leg is going to truncate, which means yields are going to maybe go much higher, and the dollar is going to get ready to surge. Maybe inflation's coming back, right? The oil market invalidated the flat setup to here, so maybe oil is done now, but you could still force an ABC. This is what I have it like this. You could technically force it like that, But really, there's no trade set up for me as for now, for the oil markets, and I really don't like when there's so much geopolitical risk in the Middle East. I'm not gonna name. I think YouTube demonetizes or removes promoting a video if you mention the event that's occurring over there. So I think you guys all know what's going on. But if something happens over the weekend, then this could gap up easily, surge, and there's been lots of build up to that too. So we'll see what happens. Um, and then really, we'll take a look at wave edge too. We don't. Whoops, I think I just removed it. There we go. So wave edge has been showing some selling. I've been showing you guys that they've been selling on the futures here, on the futures 8-hour time frame. They were selling, and then you get these green crosses, which are long signals, right, on the 12-hour. And this looks like it's playing out so far. We're up 1.7%, but we got to be on our toes. We can't be blind. You got to be open to the idea that it can go up or down. And for me, I'm still looking for the possibility of this X wave playing out, because really you only have 3 waves up right now, and I don't like the structure of this this first wave. And for wave 3, it's not that impulsive. Usually wave 3s are the moon phases of a wave. So like something like this, like a 1-2, like I'll get on the smaller time frame. A 1-2 and then 3 surge, wave 3, pump 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 pump. But we could be on the verge of that too, so we can't be stupid and ignore the facts that the wave 3 could extend. So I'm open to the idea of this going up to like 600 too, so which is like another 3-4. Oh no, it's actually another 4-5%. So that can happen. That can happen. Don't think that it can't happen. It can happen big time. It's just like unlikely that it happens like in a straight line, but you never know what the market has in store for you, because through next week is CPI. Gold looks like it needs to make like higher here, and then same thing for silver. It needs a wave up, which means maybe the DXY is about to reverse next week, because we got a nice rally here, and it's extended on the 4-hour. You got no bearish divergence, which is indicative of a C leg. So maybe we start to collapse back down next week, and then the markets surge even higher, because the dollar going up is not good. But again, when there's good news, right? Even if there's bearish catalysts, it like in the background, it may not take effect. Because it's just so the news is so bullish, people are just willing to buy. It doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, and then we'll take a look at crypto. Let me just check Mara real quick. So we've been covering Mara for quite a bit of time. And Mara, let me see here on the 4-hour. Yeah, so it's coming back up again. So this wave played out. It looks like it truncated, but we could be inside of this impulse down here. So let's be careful. Let's not be blind to the fact that Bitcoin could go down. Although it's looking quite bullish now, I gotta admit. Bitcoin's looking quite good. It's looking juicy. All right, if you take a look at Bitcoin here on the 12-hour, definitely shaping up. You got green money flow coming back up. You got the daily time frame looking good too, curling in. Again, nothing is confirmed on the daily just yet, but you got some bullish dual band strength index numbers there. In the 4-hour time frame, the 4 hours isn't looking that great. The 4-hour, you got red money flow, so it could actually still make a lower low. And I wouldn't be surprised if the big players were to do something like that over the weekend. But you never know with crypto. It's very volatile asset class. But anyways, that kind of wraps it up for me this week. Again, I'm gonna be going on vacation. I'll make another video to upload it to let everyone know. But I am going on vacation next week from October 7 to 11. So basically the whole trading week, I won't be posting videos. So don't think I deleted my channel or I got banned. I am just on vacation. But I will make another video and post it after this one for tomorrow, just to let everyone know that I'm going on vacation and people are aware of that. Okay, so but again, if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments. Be more than happy to take a look at your stock, which by the way reminds me, because someone did ask for me to take a look at their stock. So let's go take a look here. I'll scroll down. I did not forget. Someone asked me to take a look at CELH. What's this? Celsius. Celsius. All right. I already did Celsius. Looks like I did Celsius a while back. Looks like this move's playing out. Big drop. And it doesn't look that great. It looks like it's collapsing in on itself like a dying star. W should be ending at any moment. Uh, it's let's take a look at our indicators. CELH. Yeah, it's on fire. That's for sure. 4 hour. Let's get on the smaller time frames. Okay, you got green dot here, but again, when you're in such a big downtrend like this, guys, it's hard to pick a bottom, right? But we can dive into more in-depth analysis here. Let's see the 4 hour. Okay. Yeah, bullish divergence. And then 4 hour, sorry, wave 4. And then you're inside of this fifth wave here. Get on even on the smaller time frame. See if we can nail a low. Man, these charts are not easy when it's just going down and down and down and down. Yeah, it ain't easy for you to pick a bottom. You can even take a look at wave edge, yeah, to see what smart money's doing on the bigger time frames. So selling at the highs, classic, and are they buying it? That's the big question. They've started accumulating for sure on the daily on the way down. When you see a big cluster though start to appear, that's a good news. Good news may be coming. 4 hour looking good too. Like I mean the buy. Like on the smaller time frames in a big downtrend, I don't recommend you guys looking at it. But it's when it's in an uptrend and you see buys, then it's a good sign. See, like we're in an uptrend, buys. Support. Boom, surge up, right? A pullback. Okay, it's a pullback. You're still in an uptrend. It's just a big sharp pullback. All right, now you're back at resistance. Smart money selling. Okay, what does that tell you? So high probability trade for a short, and you even confirm it on the 4 hour and then end up falling apart. But it doesn't tell you that it's going to be a 60% move down or 50%, right? But the Celsius could be nearing a low here for sure. Let's just look at some traditional technical analysis too. Like, we have any trend lines to look at? Those still work, guys. Right? They're still important. You got this one over here. Like, yeah, you could technically be getting maybe one last flush down to like $27 or something, and then it's all and then you find a low. I think we were looking at Walgreens too. Someone asked about Walgreens. So Celsius could be nearing a low, but may need some more pain, may need some more work. And you may not think that it's just a line in the chart. It's very simple, right? Some of the easiest trades, like AG, First Majestics, we had massive weekly trend lines here. Like, look at it. Bounce, bounce, and bounce, and boom, boom. It's just that's it. If you're looking for a long-term swing, just look at those levels, put some buy orders, some limit orders. Not obviously not your whole stack, right? Not your whole portfolio, but then you just sit on it and you just let it play out. And then it may not look like a big move. That this is 36%. We'll take a look at WB. I actually want to see for myself what Walgreens is doing. Oh, my goodness, single digits. Isn't this thing? Oh, I was almost at triple digits, but man, this thing is in free fall still. Oh, it's just, it's it's not looking good at all. Let me just check very quickly before I wrap things up here. I don't usually do this, but since I'm going on vacation, I guess we should be giving you guys some extra analysis. Yeah, they're buying on the weekly. Okay, monthly time frame green cross, but we've seen those along the whole way down. Let's check out the monthly time frame. Okay, green dot too, but again, Doesn't mean it's a confirmed low. It could continue to trend down, but I think this thing's getting pretty close to either bankruptcy or or a big bounce. I don't know what the fundamentals are, but they ain't good, and I'm pretty sure they cut their dividend 11%. Wasn't it like more than that before? I forget. 25 cents. 25 cents. 25 cents. What was it before? 48 cents. Yeah, basically cut their dividend in half. Oh man. But you got some good news on the daily. The money flow is recovering a bit here. 4 hour also recovering. 1 hour, I wouldn't rely on the 1 hour. But yeah, okay. It's making some work. It's working itself. It's taking its time, but maybe it may pay off in the end in the long run. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm not too sure why the fundamentals are so bad. From 22 to 16. Yeah, I guess it's just bad management. Anyways, have a good weekend, guys. Enjoy the time off. The markets are closed for a reason. It's for you to get some rest and take care of yourself. And I'll catch you guys on Monday.